There are millions of immigrants crossing borders on a daily basis, legally or illegally, seeking refuge or a better life. Many of them unknown and unrecorded, many of their stories never told. Each story is unique to the individual, yet incredibly similar in its relation to the stories of others. And this is mine. Hello, my name is Svetlana Solovyeva, and my family moved to America in September of 2005 from Astana, Kazakhstan. So at this point in my life, I have lived exactly a decade in Astana and then a decade here in America. And I've attended both grade schools there and here, but most of my growing and kind of development and coming of age obviously happened here in America from age 10 to 20. And so nowadays, a lot of the time when I meet people, they're very surprised that I've lived in America for such a short amount of time, and oftentimes they'll tell me that, my English is very well, or that I've assimilated into the culture good, and I think that's true because the move to America made me who I am today. On our first night on American soil, I remember looking out the window of a hotel onto the New York streets below, fascinated with the liveliness and constant hustle still going on at 3 in the morning. It's as if those zooming cars were foreshadowing what is to come of my life, a constant drive forward. I remember my father standing in the underground basement among so many other people, whites, blacks, Hispanics, surrounded by a foreign language in a foreign land, trying to find our bags and ensure their safe relocation. Everything was so new and scary. I remember the terrified look on my aunt's face when the immigration services that were helping us with our relocation banged on our doors just hours later and told us to get ready for the next flight. However, they made a mistake, and so we spent the next few hours sitting on our suitcases outside the hotel, waiting for the bus shuttle. After that eventful night in New York, we got on another plane and landed in California, where we were met by family and friends. Then came the first day of school for my younger sister and I. She went into 3rd grade and I into 5th. On that day, the school staff introduced me to my classmates and asked if any of the children there spoke Russian and were willing to translate for me. Several girls volunteered, but one of them was clearly a leader, and so I was handed off to her as her personal responsibility. For the first few weeks, maybe a month, she was very excited to be given such an important task, and so she diligently translated for me everywhere we went. However, after a while, she clearly got bored and annoyed. So she started being rude, accusing me of not being a good friend, and all this other silly stuff. Who knew children could be so mean? Looking back now, I guess you could say I was bullied. She started talking to other kids about me in English right in front of my face, thinking that I wouldn't understand. But I did. Luckily, the other girls and the one Russian boy in the class came to my rescue and helped me out when needed. I'm thankful for this experience though, because it pushed me to learn English faster and also to grow in character. I was such a shy kid back then, and so I rarely stood up for myself or complained about the mistreatment. 5th grade wasn't all that bad though. I was taken out of class twice a day and sent to have one-on-one lessons with an English learning teacher alongside with my sister. Those were my favorite times of the day. That English learning teacher left a huge impact in my life. She was one of the many teachers to come who truly cared about her students and poured her heart and soul into them. And to such teachers, I am eternally grateful. By the time I entered 6th grade, I knew English enough to get around, but I was still taking ESL classes twice a day. My mom talked to my ESL teacher asking what else I could do to improve my English, and she recommended that I write daily journals of what happened each day at school and at home. My mom also made me read well-known fairy tales in English like Cinderella. I remember complaining about having to reread it for the 100th time. 6th grade was an interesting time. I had a most diverse group of friends, Latinos, Asians, and other immigrants. All of us barely knew English and shared similar experiences, and so that's what united us. We didn't feel stupid when we mispronounced words or didn't know how to say something properly. We simply accepted one another for who we were. By 7th grade, I was taken off the English learning program and put into regular classes, just like any other student. From that point on, I took off on a spree of learning and growing. I have encountered many incredible people on my journey who have helped to form me into the person I am today. I'm especially thankful to all my teachers and professors here at Sacramento State, and especially those in the G and Business Honor programs who have challenged me and believed in me at the same time. Before I finish my story though, there is one more thanks to say and one more story to share. I am most grateful to my mother, my biggest supporter and example. This woman, before having me at the age of 26, earned a doctorate degree and worked as a respiratory therapist serving the people of Kazakhstan. Upon moving to America, she was not able to transfer her degree. However, this didn't discourage her. She has continuously gone to school, first to learn English and then to pursue an NA degree in gerontology, all the while working and raising a family of 4 children. Her tireless dedication, hard work, and intelligence never cease to amaze. This May, at the age of 47, she's graduating once again with a degree in a foreign country and in another language with the ability to communicate fluently, think, and write. Now that is a story for the books. A story many won't hear, yet a story that has cardinally impacted my life. Statistics do not tell the story of immigration. People do. Since its inception, this nation has been continually infused with the energy of newcomers, yet their assimilation has seldom been smooth. The challenges we face today are not new. Only the stories are.